And now, your Precision 18 forecast. News 18. Weather from where you live.
Well, so far this morning, temperatures are remaining mild, but we are still dealing with a few of those isolated rain showers left over from yesterday evening. It's 53 degrees right now. Winds are weak from the south. We still have that low-level jet from the south. That will help boost temperatures back up into the mid to upper 60s, even low 70s later today. But as of right now, still sitting right around those low 50s throughout much of the viewing area. It's 50 degrees in Rensselaer, 54 Kokomo, even 55 at this point in Crawfordsville, stepping out the door this morning. Now, we dodged a bit of a bullet. We had that slight risk of severe weather yesterday. A nice little pop-up shower, a thunderstorm or two, making its way throughout the viewing area yesterday afternoon and evening. Since then, though, the majority, the heavier of those storms that rolled across parts of western and central Illinois pretty much fizzled out once they reached the Illinois-Indiana border. Now, as we turn back off to the west of us, we continue to concentrate on this area of low pressure. This is the same low that was centralized over eastern Nebraska yesterday, just scooching a couple hundred miles off to the east, now centralized over portions of northern Missouri as well as southern Iowa at this point. And this is the same system that is generating all those massive and deadly storms in the southern and southeastern United States over the last 36 hours. Will continue to generate an isolated chance for severe thunderstorms later this afternoon here in our viewing area. So for right now, a couple isolated rain showers. Temperatures will be warming all the way up to 71 degrees. We'll see a decent amount of sunshine throughout the morning. The early afternoon, things begin to dry up. The southerly winds help boost temperatures, not to mention the moisture here at the surface as well. It will be the heat, it will be the moisture that will help fuel that thunderstorm development later in the day. Notice a couple isolated thunderstorms at first, likely just after 5 p.m. The cold front will push through. The main threats from these storms will be large hail and gusty winds, but really this slight risk of severe weather isn't really just isolated to our region. This is pretty much the entire eastern portion of the country. So hail, wind damage, a possibility later today. Isolated tornadoes not out of the question. 50 degrees, your overnight low temperature. So once that cold front passes through, things will begin to cool off. We'll see some light cloud cover tomorrow morning, followed by an isolated chance of isolated showers and maybe a thunderstorm or two tomorrow. But it looks like just a possible chance of some light rainfall. We'll reach 60 degrees tomorrow, and that cooling trend will continue as we only reach 54 degrees come Thursday. We'll dry out for a brief period. 57 your high temperature on Friday. Saturday, another chance of isolated rainfall as the low pressure system sweeps across the region for Saturday afternoon. Well, it's 62 degrees that day. Sunday, 64 your high temperature. Monday, right up to around 66 degrees, warming up at least a little bit as we end that extended forecast. But altogether, once again, the main story for the forecast will be the rainfall and especially that slight risk of severe weather later this afternoon and evening.
I know a lot of those farmers are wanting to get out in the fields are just kind of on a standstill
They
right
really
now.
are. We've had just a ton of, not to mention all the snow from the winter left over, all that moisture still in the soil. Now we're getting more rainfall on top of that. I know a lot of those farmers want to get out there, get planting. It does look, though, at least this week, things remain still a bit moist out there to start planting or really get a lot of that planting done.
All right, Cam, thanks very much.